Good day and welcome to Jija Mountain Movements. So the project that we decided and that we are going to promote is to build a community program for indigenous groups in Bukidnon. And the ultimate goal for this project is for the indigenous groups to experience or to have a better life in many ways. And I was assigned to tell you the summary for this project. So first is we have the proponents, the partner agency, the duration for this project, the location, the total budgetary requirements, and the project description. For the proponents of this project or the persons behind this proposal are Jason Madiral, which is me, and I was assigned to discuss the project summary, Gerald Mahawan for the goals and objectives,
Malleable Ladra for the parties involved and the budget allocation, and Aliana May Obilio is assigned to discuss the methodology and work plan.
and this project are partnered by the Bukidnon Provincial Government, the National Commission on Indigenous People or the NCEP, the Bukidnon Local Government, the Department of Agriculture, and the volunteers. And for the duration, location, and total budgetary requirements of the project, this project will last only for 10 months, starting from January 4, year 2022 up to October 29, year 2023. So this project will be located at Bangkud, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon, Philippines with the ZIP code 8700, and the total budget for this project is 9,745,390 and 18 cents. So for the project description, this project or the build a community program for the indigenous groups in Bukidnon aims to provide Lumads with adequate livelihoods and land for permanent settlement. And this is also to protect the Lumads or the indigenous groups from discrimination and enable them to live a better life and also give proper rights to their ancestral lands. And also to avoid violent evacuations, murder, and fraudulent charges, Lumads or the indigenous groups must be secured in places that provide them with adequate homes and livelihoods. So this is to address the problem that the indigenous people have struggled with 4 years or for how many years living in the land of their ancestors.
Under the methodology is the implementation strategies and the sustainability strategies. The project aims to provide the Lumads of Bukidnon with protection, proper livelihood, and land for their permanent settlements. And to achieve this, the following implementations strategies will be implemented. MOA signing with the partner agencies. Our partner agencies includes the NCIP, the Bukidnon LGU, and the volunteers. And since most of the Lumads don't have proper settlements, the company will provide suitable settlement areas for the Lumads in Bangkod, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon. A small village, home to the Lumads, will be created with a total land area of 7 hectares. They have 3 hectares for their houses and 4 hectares for farming, which is suitable for at least 15 to 25 families, depending on the number of members per household. And lastly, a series of seminars about farming, money budgeting, and livelihood programs will be conducted. And we decided that the speaker has to be someone that the Lumads respect and trust. Sustainability strategies. So to ensure that the project sustainability, the following strategies will be applied. The initial plan would be for the company to check on the Lumads after 3 months upon giving them the settlement areas. So this is to identify what fields the Lumads are good at and what obstacles they have encountered during the past 3 months. This is followed by the monthly visit, in part to check on them, but primarily to conduct seminars in the field in which they have showed proficiency. Thenceforth, a survey will be conducted every 6 months to evaluate the progress and improvements of the Lumads. And finally, the company will visit the area every year to see whether the series of seminars was successful and to know if it had improved the Lumad's way of life. So moving on with our work plan. Provided in the work plan is the list of activities and the number of months it would take for the plans to be done. In the first 5 months of the year 2022, three activities will be conducted: the signing of memorandum of agreement with our partner agencies. It will then be followed by the fundraising programs to help support the company's expenses. And lastly, the needs assessment survey given among the Lumads of Bukidnon. And the following month, the selection of the Lumad families suitable for the program will be conducted. It will be for the month of June and July. Land searching and soil testing for its suitability for farming will be conducted from the month of July and August. It will then be followed by the processing of land papers from the month of August and would last until the month of September. And finally, the turnover of land title to the selected Lumad families will be conducted in the month of October and November. From November 2022, series of seminars on farming, livelihood programs, and money budgeting will be conducted, and this will last until the October of 2023. To sum it up, the project proposal activities will last for a year and 10 months before considered complete or done. Thank you so much for listening, and may God bless us all.
Hello everyone, I am Maria Belladra from GHM Movements and I am to present the parties involved in our project to build a community program for Indigenous groups in Bukidnon. The first party involved is the GHM Movement who initiated this project. We will be responsible for the monitoring and the condition of the project, its achievement, and what needs to be assisted and improved. The GHM Movement will also be facilitating the programs and events of the projects like seminars, workshops for the Lumad, and we will be the one to assign the right persons to host the programs, seminars, and workshops. The next party involved is the NCIP or the National Commission on Indigenous People, who will be responsible for the legal actions and to provide adequate legal protections for the Lumad. We will also have a partnership with Bukidnon LGU, the local government unit of the proposed area, for them to address their concerns and will be the one to impose legal and land right actions for the Lumad. We will also like to give appreciation for the volunteers who participated in the fundraising projects and to the people who heartily support the project financially and physically. Now let me present to you the budget allocation for this program. Let us start with the land. The land for the household will be 3 hectares with the amount of 1,575 pesos, and the land for farming for them to accumulate will be 4 hectares amounting to 3,020,000 pesos. Next is the budget for the personnel services. We will be paying the speaker for agricultural workshop. In the first 2 quarters, we will be giving 25,000, 27,000 for the third quarter, and we will be giving 30,000 for the last quarter of the workshop. For the speaker for the money budgeting, we will be giving 25,000 for the first 2 seminars to be conducted. The speaker for the livelihood seminars will have 25,000 for the first 2 quarters, 27,000 for the third quarter, and 30,000 for the last seminar. The speaker of the business seminar will also be getting the same amount for the series of seminar. For the 3 persons who quarterly monitor the farm and cultivation of the community, will be getting 30,000 for each quarter. That will be 10,000 per person. The 3 assigned persons to check the business status of the Lumads will be getting the same amount per person in every quarter. For the budget for programs and seminars, the budget will be uniform for the agricultural workshop, for money budgeting seminar, for the livelihood seminars, and for the business seminar. This money is for the materials, snacks, and decorations for the program. The amount will be 6,500 per quarter. Next will be the budget for materials for household. For the galvanized iron, the budget will be 340,900 pesos and 68 centavos. For the lumber, the budget is 300,500 pesos. We will also have 350,500 for the cement. For the hollow blocks, there will be a budget of 135,500.50 peso. And for the nails, we will be having 75,000. For the construction of the houses and buildings, we will be paying 95,000 pesos for the engineer of the project and 43,500 for the foreman. The carpenters will be 50 people in total. They will have 15,000 to the whole duration of the construction, which yields to the totality of 750,000 pesos. For the materials for agriculture, we will be providing farm animals like cattle amounting for 465,850, carabaos amounting to 397,000, and chicken for 50,000 pesos. We will also be providing corn seedlings every quarter. However, the amount to be given for them will be deducted in every quarter. This will help them to know how to support their own livelihood on their own and not to be too much dependent to the program. So in the first quarter, they will have 50,500 pesos for corn seedling, 45,000 for the next quarter, 30,000 for the third quarter, and 23,000 for the last quarter. The same thing for the vegetable seedlings like pechay, carrots, squash, and cucumber. The budget will also be deducted by time. For the first quarter, the budget is 75,000 pesos, 60,000 for the second quarter, 45,000 for the third quarter, and 30,000 for the last quarter. The budget for the fertilizer will be 25,000 in every quarter. For the farming essentials like plow and bolos, the budget will be 30,500, and for the tractor from the FM World Farm Tractor, the amount is 851,000 pesos. So the program will be training men for the lumads to operate the tractor. The grand total for the project will be 9,745,390 pesos and 18 centavos. So that will be all for this project proposal. We are hoping that we will get an approval because this will be a huge benefit for the lumads and for the movement for cultural appreciation and preservation and for the protection for the lumad people. Thank you and God bless.